Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe from multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines and many other sectors.
Hello and welcome to Business Today Television at Royal Ranthambore BT Golf in Hyderabad, the Nizami city. I am Karishma and joining me is Mr. Anil Meka. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, how is Royal Ranthambore BT Golf going for you?
Well, so far it's good actually. This is a good morning to start the golf on Saturday morning. You know, we are like a group of very good business-friendly people all around Hyderabad and somewhere in maybe from all over Telangana. So we're excited to be part of the tournament, and then a good BT has done a good job hosting the tournament in Boulder Hills, which is a beautiful course in Hyderabad.
Great. Anil, on a lighter note, tell me, how many days in a month or a week do you actually practice and enjoy a session with golf?
Definitely over the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. But most of us are actually very much hooked up to the golf here. And we also travel a lot for golf, so it's like everywhere in India, abroad, anywhere, wherever there is a time permits, or there's a group of 4 people, we just hit the golf course. Yeah,
for me and a lot of my viewers, which is mostly millennial crowd, we haven't really started our interest with the golf. So tell me, why should like millennials and Gen Z get into this sport?
Well, I mean, this is. Golf is like it's just similar to how we treat our life, ups and downs and good and bad. So we have to learn taking the bad shots, and then we have to quickly forget and move on to the good shot. So that's just like life, right? So we do 90 things better, and then 10 things bad, and then we end up like blaming ourselves. But we have to learn to move on. That's golf. So I would actually suggest any youngsters taking up golf. This is the best, discipline of sport, which actually teaches you a lot, just like life.
Oh, that's great. What a lovely answer. Getting life lessons on the golf course. And that reminds me of one quick question. Any life lessons that you take from golf course to also the boardroom?
Well, I mean, the patience.
Yeah.
Patience and talk less. Listen more. And then, you do get your job done with a group of friends in the boardroom.
My first question to you is, tell me, how is Royal Ranthambore BT Golf game going for you?
It started okay. Still hanging in there. It's only been 2 holes. So looking forward to the remaining 16 holes. So.
Great. Satish, how many times do you actually practice or delve into, spending your time with golf here?
So as much time as I can get. Typically we play over the weekends, but when we're traveling, we try to get to the range a little bit, but just trying to keep up with the game a little. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And do you do it with your friends, family?
So I have a very close-knit friends group. We're 8 of us. We are the team MISA, and we've won quite a few tournaments together, so we generally practice together and party together as well.
That's great. And in a tournament, if you lose?
If I lose, it's the same thing. I think if we win or lose, it's the same thing. We go to the 19th hole, have a good time. Yeah.
That's great. So when you get back from here, you get back happy together.
Absolutely. We come in happy, go happy. Yeah.
Great. Now, I know golf is well understood as a game of the seniors, they say. But do you have a word for the millennials, the young audience? Why should they invest and not invest in a game like golf?
So golf, I actually had the same opinion when I started, and I started quite late. But then look, I got my son in early, and golf is a lot like life. Teaches you a lot of patience. There is good drops, bad drops. There is luck involved. So it teaches a lot about life, patience, respect, etiquette. So absolutely, I think, and it's a great way. It's the only game where you can actually have youngsters or millennials spend time with people who are older and still have a good time and a good competitive round of golf amongst talking about other things. So I would absolutely encourage them to take up golf early. It's easier. Even if you don't play every weekend, you go other games. It's absolutely an essential for all millennials to at least get introduced to golf, surely.
That's a great advice to the millennials. Any life lessons you also bring from golf course to the boardroom?
Absolutely. I think, a lot of it is about understanding your strategy. How do you approach a hole, and how do you? Sometimes you have to be patient. Sometimes you let the course come to you versus you trying to overpower it. I think there's a lot of lessons. I mean, like I said, life, it's all about patience, etiquette, respect for others, taking other people into account. So yeah, there's a lot you can take back and forth from each other.
Okay, great. One last question, Satish, and this is more like a word of enthusiasm and encouragement. One word you give to to golf in your life. How do you value it in a word?
In a word, it's my passion. It's my passion outside everything else. So it brings joy. Maybe I should say joy. It brings joy to my life.
Joy. That's a great word, and I think summarizes what life should actually be about. Thank you so much, and have a great game ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe from multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines and many other sectors.
दो चीजें मुझे लगती हैं। एक, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के कारण